Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to show you guys how I ended up making this one-of-a-kind unicorn stocking that I made for my Secret Santa. And now I've been refraining on posting this video because I didn't want her to see that this is made for her. I mean, it would be too obvious, especially because she is obsessed with unicorns and they're just the cutest things ever. And I seen a couple images on Google of different stockings, and so I just kind of got a couple of them together and I put it all in one. And this was literally a no-sew project. So this only requires your felt, a pair of scissors, and a glue gun and glue sticks. And glitter. Of course, what's a unicorn without glitter? Oh, and pearls. Goodness gracious. Pearls too. Or whatever you can find to put in there. But this was seriously super easy. All I did was pre-sketch my stocking on it was my calendar that I use for my office. I just went ahead and I sketched it out in the back. And then I just cut it out, traced it over on felt, and voila. And this is what was made. If you guys are interested in having to make this, please make sure you stick around to watch the entire video. And now let's go ahead and get started on this one-of-a-kind unicorn Christmas stocking. Okay, so like I said, I had pre-sketched all these on my calendar memo for my office. I just free-handed all of these the size of the stocking. You can choose the size that you want for it. It's a lot of cutting, I know, especially once you get into the felt. So all of this felt I've had from previous projects. I believe this big piece of felt I got at Walmart, and it was very inexpensive. And I decided to go with a lot of it because I knew that I'd be using all the pieces. So here I'm just tracing all of the hair pieces for my unicorn. And you can go with whatever colors you like. I thought I had purple, so I didn't purchase any while I was at Michael's, and then I come to find out that I didn't have purple. And here, as you can see, I cut out the inside part of the ear because we're going to be using the inside part so that it's more three-dimensional, and then the background would just be white. Same thing with the horn. I decided to make little areas inside where the horn is going to be to make it look 3D. I think this is what takes the longest, is the tracing and the cutting. But once everything is cut out, everything is just super easy to assemble. I think by the time I was done with this, my thumb was so raw. And here I was thinking of making more. I thought to myself, yeah, better not. Otherwise I'm gonna have a huge blister. And these are the pieces I had cut out for the horn. I just went ahead and just glued them all together. On your stocking, make sure that you turn it inside out and glue it that way so that when you flip it over, your pieces will fit your stocking. Otherwise, if you glue it the way it is, then your pieces are not going to fit your stocking. And then I laid out the hair how I wanted it. I mean, of course I edited all this, but I cut out the pieces where you see me, I'm like, okay, do I want this color on top? No, I don't like it. Do I want this to be more swooped up? No, I don't like it. So you can just do it however you want. And then I grabbed my regular Elmer's glue and I put it on the yellow, and I did have some yellow glitter. I really wanted to give it that nice, like, you know, unicorns are known for being like sparkly and just gaudy. So I figured, you know what, why not add some to the horn. And here you can see me, I'm putting everything together. And you know what, my yellow was a little bit thin. So please make sure you add as little as possible of the glue, just enough to hold it together. Because especially with felt, if you get too carried away with the glue, it's gonna seep through, as you'll see right on the bottom of the yellow of the hair. So I kind of felt like my ears and my horn was a little bit too flimsy. So I went ahead and I traced a piece so that I can glue it in the back of it. That way it can stand up firm. And I did start with the eyelashes. I felt like it's better that way, you can have everything centered. If you can find a template of something like this to help you out, since I had free-handed everything and I did not record myself doing that, I'm sorry you guys. But I mean, you can basically make whatever you want, but your imagination is the best. Oh, there's my baby, she was crying, so I picked her up. Okay, so I ended up using a K-cup because it was a perfect size for my petals, but you can use, I mean, anything that'll make like a good size petal. Here I am just making some leaves. And you know what, guys, go ahead and do all of this while you're tracing your other stuff, because I tend to be all over the place when I'm doing my crafts. It's just things pop out on me, pop into my head, but make sure you do all of this beforehand. So here, as you can see me, I'm just cutting half, like a slit half through the petal. And what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be folding it a little bit so that it gets that nice, like risen look to it. So you wanna gather 5 and you kinda wanna see how they look. And then you start doing just one little dot of glue and you start adding them, and ouch, I burned myself. Holy shit, that hurt. So be careful with your hot glue gun. And then these pearls I already had. I always keep buying them because I always use them for different projects. But whatever you have in there, you could even do like a dab of glue and then add some glitter if you have some, and that'll work totally fine. So I'm just kind of seeing where I want my flowers. And of course, I needed more leaves, so I had to cut some out. Don't they look so cute, you guys? I think what I'm gonna do one year for Easter is make a huge flower crown of just nothing but felt flowers, and I'll make sure that I'll put that on my YouTube channel for you guys. And here all I did was I rolled a piece of felt to make the piece to hang up my stocking. It was last minute, like I said, I'm usually all over the place. So on the inside, I kind of felt like once you open it, it looks kind of sloppy. So I just cut out a piece of felt, measured it, and then just put it right in there. That way, when she opens up her stocking, it doesn't look sloppy in there. And here is what the stocking looks like, you guys. Now, the one thing I did not record, because I ended up doing this, like I woke up at like 2 in the morning and I had this bright idea of using my Elmer glue spray. And so I sprayed it and then I went ahead and add glitter to it. But that's an option for you guys. Okay, you guys, I hope you enjoyed my video on how to make this one-of-a-kind unicorn stocking for Christmas. And then leave me any comments of what you thought about this project. And please make sure you give it a 2 thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you guys have any comments on anything about this beautiful unicorn stocking, then please make sure you leave your comments down below. And then until next time, I will see you guys on the next DIY.